2016 is when I discovered circus and it changed my life. I was amazed that with no movement background and no experience, I was able to go into this class and learn a few basic moves that I never would have thought that they were possible for me.
I think it's really unique that there's a space like Madison Circus Space where normal people who have, a day job usually can come and do circus as recreation. But what is really amazing is that we put on shows. It's maybe the first time in history of circus that average people got together and put on circus shows in their free time. Until 15, 20 years ago, that would have just been unheard of.
Madison, I think, is just a super special place. It really is a community, and the fact that there's multiple circus spaces here that are active and thriving is pretty incredible. I've also done circus in New York, which is just a very different vibe, in part because I think of the differences between New York and Madison. And there's also a lot fewer opportunities for those who are passionate but who are not professionals.
We actually have free clubs to encourage those people to come and try things out with no financial commitment. We have a German wheel club, we have an aerial meetup, we have a handstand meetup. There's so many ways that you can try circus here.
Circus is for everybody. I would tend to say a lot of the work that we do here is definitely very much introduction. Some might say level 0, and then might go into a little bit of level 2 if they've been around for maybe two years. And then people who kind of catch the bug a bit and use it as a bit of a workout and some self-expression.
One of the things that I think is most unique about the Madison Circus Space is that kind of like a 24-hour fitness center, we have memberships. People who are members can come to the circus space 24 hours a day and train circus.
I love just being able to do something creative that is also very physical. This is not a profession for me, but it's something I love doing. It's something I love putting my time and energy into, and where I can fit it into my life around work or whatever else, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing and performing when I can. Circus for me became a way for me to socialize. It became a way for me to exercise and get fit and get those endorphins. But it also became a way for me to challenge myself and grow and develop my self-esteem by realizing that there were all these things I could do if I just worked hard enough.
I first saw Jade in an aerial dance show, and I was just in the audience, and I was amazed by the show. I was amazed by her. I saw her talking to people after the show. I didn't talk to her, but I said, that is a serious woman. Started dating and eventually roped me into this.
Did not take much to rope him into it. He was the most excited to try all of the things as soon as possible. It's such a fun activity for us to do together that it's just really special to be able to create something together with your partner.
The community here at MCS is unlike anything I have experienced anywhere else. And I've been to many different studios. It's not just a training facility. It really is at this point, it's like the core of my social life. It's gotten to the point where a lot of us have moved closer to the circus space because we spend so much time here.
And I think it's provided me a third space, somewhere I could go and express myself in ways that I haven't been able to express elsewhere in my life. I get to meet very cool and interesting people. We have a lot of talented performers, and they're all very welcoming. They're very inspirational to see what they're doing. They make me want to try new things.
In the best of times, it almost feels kind of like a creative incubator because you have all of these people around you working on their separate goals, but you're all doing it together in the same space. And there's all this downtime in between for this fertile cross-disciplinary collaboration to happen.
What I really love is seeing all of the different acts come together for a dress rehearsal, because that's the first time we've really seen each other do our acts. And so at that moment, we go from being a bunch of different acts who are in a show to becoming a cast. And our show finally has an arc, and it has a story, and we can all see it, and we can all enjoy it together. So for me, that's the most exciting moment, is seeing how we all fit together.
It's fun and it's a thrill. For me, I love all the pageantry and the theatricality of it. You know, you put on your costume, you put on your makeup. I love doing the makeup. I love figuring out costume pieces.
Every time somehow it comes together. I wouldn't say without a hitch, but it always comes together and we always put on a great show. And so that just feels really amazing. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the strongest, the most flexible, you know. You don't have to be a former rhythmic gymnast to perform in a show here.
I always thought it was something that was relatively inaccessible because it seemed so amazing, but it is accessible. It's just so foreign to most of us that we feel like you'd have to get on a spaceship to get into this world. But it's right here.
Want to run off and join the circus? Come to Madison, you can do that.